I don't know if things are streaming correctly. Let's see here. What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we are going to play part 2 of Code Vein, and we're going to find every pair of you-know-whos that is not censored, so I can shut up this crowd of suffering sycophants. But anyways, I don't know what's going on, but for whatever reason, my playback in OBS is acting crazy, and I'm not even able to see any chat, which is really bizarre, so I'm just going to be on the YouTube side of things. So apologies for that, but let's jump right in and see if we can get into some good stuff here. Hopefully there should be 2 vertical and a non-vertical display, so you guys are hopefully able to see both at your leisure, whatever one you want. We had just recently completed or defeated this Medusa boss down there, altering the timeline. So I don't know what precisely that means in terms of like consequences, but I say we go check out Magmel really quickly, and then from there we can see if there's any true ramifications or consequences for altering the timeline. So first things first, we're going to head back to Magmel, which, let me see, I should probably just be able to fast travel, right? Can we just fast travel? Let's do that. Now, hopefully, if we go into our quest, which is R1 and something, there's always R1 and something. We've got, okay, Noah's bond. We did interfere. Return to the present. We could do that. Head to Magmel and Pursuit of Lavinia. Ooh. Why Pursuit of Lavinia? That's interesting. I feel like she's going to be in some way an antagonist to all this. But we'll have to see. Also, I'm just so confused as to why my playback isn't working on the stream. I'm assuming you guys can see everything, right? Yeah, it looks like everything can be seen. That's so weird. Let me know what you guys can and can't see. It's just very bizarre. I've never seen that before. This is so quiet. There you go. Not sure if this just went out or what. Technical issues, of course, because today was just an absolute treat. Let's see. Magmel. I don't understand what the point of this quest is here. I'm looking for Valentin. If I can find him, but... Oh, yeah.
As you can see, this is the weapons shop.
Yeah, it is. Well, there's some right there we just found. So we can technically purchase a second one. If you see here the Ame no Habakiri, oh my gosh, this particular great sword, just a one-handed sword, it's so good. Surprisingly good. Bolt Blast, okay. Get a free spell, because why not? We'll also go ahead and level since we have so much Emerita. Just kidding, we have a lot of haze. So we'll do level. Lovely. That's the stuff. Right. Yeah, my playback, it's just not showing up for some reason. That's the strangest thing. My little mini feed. I see nothing. Huh. No worries. Okay, so what we can do now is I guess we will warp back to time. The one thing I wanted to check, though, was there's several little things like this point of interest that I would like to investigate. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go check this out because I don't know what that is. So I would like to investigate this. That would be northeast of us. So we're going to fast travel to this point and go northeast, check that out, and then we're going to return to the present timeline. Let's see. Ooh, naturally, this compass doesn't have a north or any cardinal directions. So that's great. And also, I don't know if we take fall damage, so that's going to be interesting. We're going to find out here soon. Maybe. Actually, yeah, we'll find out. There's fall damage. That's fall damage. Okay, there is fall damage, everybody. Let's try that again. 1 second. Well, gravity exists in Magmel. $3,000 haze. Okay, there you go. Now we have the little compass up from here. I don't know how to get over here then. See, what is all this? What? Ooh, that looks beautiful. What manner of sorcery is this? Not entirely sure what's going on here. I feel like I'll die if I go here. I'm going to try it anyways. We're going to go Bethesda style. Oh, that's kind of steep. We've survived. Onions. There's a turtle guy over there. Is this the right way? I thought it was north something, right? Oh, gosh. We're going to pin this right here then. Ah, lovely. It shows a nice little beacon too. Let's see if we can fight this thing. After we grab this onion. Flower. Never mind. What the balls? Oh, no. Shinto. Okay, we're good. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? This thing isn't impossible. Okay, there you go. Get that. Get out of there, sir. He has a cat. What is the purpose of that? I'm gonna die. Give me those sweet, sweet iframes. You have to open the cat now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Good thing is it doesn't hit very hard, it's just scary. Do you not get tired, sir? Alright, iframes for days. I'm gonna heal again just because. This little kitty will come out. That should be a blood beetle thing, right? Give it to me. What the hell? It didn't do anything? I was looking off to the side to make sure the stream looked okay. What was that about? What was that all about? That's very bizarre. Okay, we'll run over here, see if we don't die. It looks like the water's shallow enough. Maybe. Just maybe. I'm not sure why, but my everything on my playback is just completely frozen, so I just have to watch it through YouTube. I apologize. It's just one of those days. Ooh, I found. So here in this little tower, these seem to be points of interest. Tower of Regeneration, we get a golden blood bead, and for some reason it's a golden cat, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. At least the nectar was actually a plant, you know? But you know, Code Vein stuff. That's where you grab that. We're going to head over to our beacon. See if we can safely navigate to that area. Let's see. There seems to be a cave entrance there. Stone vaccine. Tons of little items strewn about. That's not a cave. Oh, yeah. All right. Oof, that's a new enemy type. And I'm all out of heals. Oh, my God. Could technically sneak. Let's sneak just in case. Oh, he's ugly. He is ugly. He sees me. Oh, God, he sees me. Okay, we're running. Sprint. Okay, he's leashing. That's good. What does this even mean? What's there? A rice? Oh my goodness. I'm not really sure. Oh, that. Let's go see what that is. What I want to do is explore and not only find all the boobs that are uncensored, but I also want to see what the past has to offer. That looks cool. Is this? That's not it at all. Okay, no, it's not. This is probably some sort of beacon that's going to grant us like a buff or something, right? Yeah. I've been playing a ton of Skyrim, so offer prayers to the pathos of Ingrid. Each region is home to a manifestation of the intense pathos seared into its history. Praying to these resident spirits grants their blessing. The effects of these blessings take a number of forms, and they only apply in the relevant area. Pray again to remove the effects. So what did we just get? We got the Savant. I guess we could take a look at that. Well, where's my menu here? Where's the proper menu, man? We'll do this. Well, it gives lore about her, but I'd like to know what the actual effect is. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to tell us that. Interesting. Well, at least we found one. If you're looking for the Ingrid the Savant pathos, it is on the far eastern side of the starting island. I would like to see what that is, but honestly, I didn't find anything there. So that's bizarre. No point of interest that I can find. That could be it, though. That's kind of massive. Let's see if I pick this up. Rising Twirl. Okay, so that wasn't it. Okay, so Rising Twirl is located right here, just northwest of the pathos of Ingrid. Let's see what it does. Sorry about the menuing. Not really sure what that is, if it's a spell or what, you know? That's our axe. Boosters can increase your stats and activate various supplemental effects called traits, so pretty much passives. Blood codes and other equipment also have traits. Some traits have certain attribute requirements that must be met in order for them to activate, and boosters play an important role in raising those stats. Okay. Traits are equipable boosters that have certain inherent traits. Most of these traits are activated upon meeting certain requirements, but will apply beneficial effects upon activation. Through clever use of boosters with no trait activation requirements along with different blood codes, the difficult activation requirements of certain powerful traits can be more easily achieved. Okay, so boosters and traits. Blood codes are essentially your builds, kind of in that way, and then you have boosters to help increase your attributes because leveling only really boosts your health and stamina and things like that in this game, so. Alright, so that was bizarre. What's this? I have a booster? I actually have one already, a dexterity booster. This is great. What other boosters do I have? That's it? I'll take it, though. Increases my attack rate a bit, bumps up the dexterity as well. The only problem is when I unequip it, it doesn't seem to remove dexterity, so I'm not quite sure if I understand that. I will keep it though for now. And then let's see. Item synthesis is our crafting menu. That reminds me of, I think it's like Ryza Atelier or something like that. That's a pretty interesting little game. All right, we've got these. I think these are the ones we purchased for $10. 10 haze. Oh my gosh. That was cheap. You mother. All right, I'm coming for you.
I don't get blood.
Okay. I refuse to die to you. I will not die to you, sir. I will not die this day, Nobunaga. Okay, so we got him. Lovely. That why he aggro? No one's even paying attention to you. All right, so we go over to these are all weapons. Looking for spells, and that's something I don't know how to equip. Vaccines and other items. Okay. This is very bizarre. So this would be, what, is this a forma? Okay. Perform a spinning slash that launches you into the air, allowing for follow-up aerial attacks. Interesting. Alright. What about this? I don't want to discard it, I want to use it. I'm not sure how to equip magic and spells. That's really interesting. And it just immediately went to discard. I don't want to discard. I want to use it. I don't want to discard my ammo. These are like ingredients if you want materials, valuables. One-handed swords. These are the jails we currently have. Bloodlines. We currently have Bloodline Lu, the second category of it anyways. Dexterity's increased +2. How do I use these? I don't think it's immediately equipped. Yeah, it's not there, so I don't really know. That's very bizarre. Man. I don't know what to do here. So how the heck am I supposed to use that? If anybody knows, feel free to educate me on that. I have no clue. So we're going to go towards that blue dot. I don't know what it's going to be, but I haven't been able to see anything or find anything of note. Literally right here. Is it you? Whoa! That's not the right button. That's fine. So, let's return back then, I guess. I have no clue what that was all about, that little blue point of interest. But I've lost interest. So now we can go to... Let's see, let's go to our map. I guess that's where I died. You know, I don't know. I don't understand what the point of that is. The storage tower was pretty sure we're supposed to go to return back to the present. So we'll see what that's all about. Again, I think my biggest concern is I don't know how to equip any of these
Please look.
spells. All right, so things are changing.
We're seeing it happen. These are all the changes that took effect in present-day Magmel. It's a new future. One forged by our own hands.
As opposed to just following Lavinia's
There's no time
back
to
and
wait.
win.
I think think we should go check on Noah and the others. Let's return to the Institute. One way or another, we're going to need to get a first-hand look at how our actions affected the timeline.
All right. That's what I found most important as well. Is that Noah?
Lady Lavinia.
Oh gosh, she's gonna be so mad. Uh-oh.
No, I am able to observe alterations to our timeline. You cannot hide what you have done. I see that my warning has not been heeded.
It's Lou's fault. I thought she said it's not Lou's fault. Those essentially are the same exact thing.
That's not true. I'm just as much to blame.
So long as you both did what you believe to be right, I will respect that.
I'm gonna
decision.
continue changing time, Lavinia.
But remember this. If nothing else, the effects of changing time are both profound and unpredictable. Who knows what will come? Your actions have rejected the past, denied history as it once was.
Yep.
Now, with the strength of your sincere will, you have saved those people and paved a new future. 100 years of history was forever changed, and with it, the world itself. Truly, the potential of man is beyond reckoning. Now, proceed to Magmel. There is someone who very much wishes to see you.
Watch it be Valentin or somebody, right? Return to the present. Thanks. Oh, here's another 2. So now our counter's up to 4. How do I get back? I am in the present now, okay. Just go down here, I guess. In the meantime, let's take a look at how we have to figure out how to equip those spells. I don't know how to do that. I hate when they travel in real time. That's no fun. Okay, let's see here. Off we go. The True Moron has followed over on Twitch. Thank you so much. My OBS playback and chat is completely screwed up, so I'm actually having to watch my own stream through YouTube to see if things are okay. I don't know what's going on, but you know, technology and such. Does anyone know how to slot in a spell? I'm not sure how to do that. That shouldn't be here. We defeated this Medusa dude. Nice. Okay, very good. Time alteration. Oh, please give me his head. Please give me his head.
This is valuable.
Shield of Stupor. Okay, what is this? This is probably going to be a defensive item. Oh, it is. Okay, so a shield that guards against enemy attacks and reduces damage. In exchange, guarding consumes stamina. Yeah. Perfectly blocking enemy attacks reduces stamina consumption as well as produces a field that applies the stone status effect. Equipping it slightly increases. Oh, that's wonderful. That's a really big burden on the willpower. But that's okay. Wait, how do I block again? Oh! That is insane. Yeah, I love that. Okay, cool. That's wonderful. Let's run with this. Shield of Stupor. So I can't parry anymore, but if I perfect block, I should be able to kind of initiate a status of, afflict a status called Stone. So that's good. Alright, what is this? I am so confused as to what certain items are on the map. I'm gonna pin it. What is this? Should be right next to me, right? Cabbage. Oh, it was cabbage. Just kidding. Alright, let's see here. Anybody that's in Twitch or anything right now, I apologize if you guys are present. I am unable to see anything simply because my OBS playback is messed up and I can't see chat either. So I apologize. So I'm watching everything on the YouTube side of things right now. So I apologize for that. But it seems like a pretty slow stream anyway. So hopefully not too many people are missing out. All right. I don't remember any of this. I don't understand how there's like a giant field here. Okay, whatever. Fast travel solves everything.
Hey, you can't be serious. What's going on here? It's you. I can't believe this after all this time.
Noah, allow me to explain.
She ruined the timeline.
Damn. I knew you had something going on, but a time traveler? I never would have guessed it. Slaying those heroes is going to be one hell of a task, so you better count me in. I'm a century overdue, but Noah Gaither always repays his debts.
Hopefully. Welcome back.
Ask all of the conditions have been met. Now, allow me to remind you of the gravity of the task at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Our goal is to prevent the demise of this world. To that end, your task is to awaken and slay the dormant heroes. Iris, the status report, please.
She's like,
Each hero is sealed inside strong protective barriers, which we call cocoons. These barriers make them
cocoons.
impervious to attack. In order to release a hero from their cocoon, you'll need a key. These keys will serve to rouse their pathos. The bad news is that, unfortunately, we have no idea where these keys may be found.
R squared says, Sir, gonna lurk as I have back-to-back sessions. Thank you so much, man. You've been on this crazy streak. I appreciate you.
Is our key.
Hello, Moronizer here. Hope you're doing good. I'm trying, man. I'm having a lot of technical issues, unfortunately.
Use my power to transport us back to a
Having some issues with chat and OBS in particular, so
we can make contact with each of these legendary heroes.
I got Twitch pulled up on one screen. I got on my phone. I got
A key that can
YouTube
rouse
pulled
each
up
of those
on
heroes.
the desktop, so OBS is dead right now.
Release the heroes and slay them. Should you manage to vanquish the 5 remaining heroes, the calamity set to befall our world will be averted.
Okay.
5 heroes, huh?
Big boys.
Head to the bridge connected to the mainland. Make your way back into time. The future of this world rests in your hands.
Clear. Okay. I want to see if I can equip. Whoa. Travel across the bridge. Speak to Noah. Slay the hero Josie. Slay Lyle. Why I have to kill everybody? Kill everything. Maybe from here I can mess around with my weapon.
So, they
Oh, the
don't
cutscenes, man.
the world, do they? Damn.
I'd like to just play the game, please, sir.
I guess you and Lou only know what the records say about the past, right?
Sure.
Let me get you up to speed on what happened after you left. I guess it's been, what, about a century? At the time, the seal on the resurgence was waning, just like we're seeing now. In their attempt to restore the seal, the heroes fought in a great battle called the Upheaval.
Oh.
That's when Valentin went missing.
Ready for Crimson Desert, says Joel Torres. Yes, I am.
When it all went down.
Are you
Still
ready?
haven't been able
It's coming
to
in
find
March
him.
19th, right? Should be pretty decent, I hope.
I'm confident he didn't bite the dust that day. Not Valentin.
Another one bites the dust.
That's why I'm here. I'm looking for clues. Anything that might lead me to him. Listen, I'll do whatever it takes to help you with your mission. But I also need you to help me with mine.
I already helped you. I saved your life. From the past.
I knew I could count on you.
That silent affirmation was all I needed. What about Neo 3? Who's excited about that? Alright. All the things. May I actually play the game? There's so many cutscenes, and having a silent protagonist with such talkative NPCs and a cutscene of this, you know, this many cutscenes can be a little absurd sometimes. It feels weird, breaks the immersion. Walter says hi. Hi. What's up, Walter? Unfortunately, on OBS, I don't see the playback. Everything's acting super weird, so I'm having to... I have my laptop screen, pull it up with the YouTube chat. I have my phone showing the Twitch chat, and I don't know. Everything's crazy right now. It's been a wonderful day. But how are you doing, my friend? Let's see. Duplicate weapon, customize weapon. There you go. This is where you apply them. So essentially all of it is forme, right? So this is the weapon. Rising Twirl is the wrong weapon type, so that's interesting. Let's do balls of fire. That'd be good. Fireballs. Temporarily increases again. I don't really care about that though. Can I remove that? Swap it. No, I want this one. Damn it. Okay, good. So now it's just missing, right? Where did it go though? No, I'm nervous. What did I just do? Okay, so I did equip it there. That's very interesting. Okay, how are you doing today, Walter? Hope you're having a great day. You're having a wonderful day, my friend. All right. I'm going to move this chat over as much as I can. Trying to do everything possible, manage it without these things broken. OBS just died on me for some reason. At least it's still actually streaming. It's putting out a good picture. This will be our new forma here. And I'm going to keep that for now. Let's see. I can enhance regeneration because we did pick up a golden blood bead. So that now means we increase how much we recover every time we heal. Next time, in order for us to get 6 charges from the kind of our heal, we're going to need 3 golden nectars, which are found out in the world. All right. Who is my partner right now? It's Lou. Okay. So based on the timing of, we've seen this kind of many times, essentially the partners level as you do, you get traits, which are kind of passives, and they can either be there or present with you or in your back hole, which is always nice. Storage. Okay, things automatically go here. All right, sweet. So let's look at our quest real quick and figure out what we want to do. Travel across the bridge to the mainland. Okay, guess I could do that. See, like here, you don't have the ability to then move back around and do things. You're just stuck. So you have to open the menu again and then say, oh, okay. That's such poor design whenever you have such a heavy emphasis on map and using the map. It's something that really bothers me. All right. Where's this damned bridge? Do I go up? Maybe this is how I leave. This seems to be the dungeon that we're at in the water facility treatment plant or whatever it was. What's up, Rox? How you doing, man? ¿Cómo está? What's this? Something's getting jacked up over there. Okay, so I teleported here. Get up on that, bro. Oh, for a crab. Okay. Walter says, "What's up, Rocks?" Well, I mean, I'm adding a little bit of flavor to it, but we're gonna run up here now. Do the things, cross the bridge, get another cutscene because why not? We've seen like 50 cutscenes. Yeah, look at those thighs. Censor those. Censor those bad boys.
What is this?
What manner of sorcery is this? What is it?
It's addressed to you.
Oh, it's a animail. Snail mail.
To the great hunter who saved our lives, we pray you will accept this gift.
It doesn't say all that.
Fate willing.
It doesn't say all that. There's like 7
Hope that it may help you
logograms
forging a
or
new
glyphs.
future.
It didn't say all that. You're lying. Rox says, I'm doing fine. Finished with Bloodborne Platinum at the instant. Very nice. What a boss. Oh, this is how we traverse the mainland. So essentially, after you, at any point in time, return to the present to fix the bridge, you just go on from here. Was it expecting us to go back in time or not?
It's come an awfully long way to get here. A whole 100 years come and gone.
Interesting. Looks like trash.
We should take it.
Oh,
After
okay.
all, they gave it to us.
So you can probably upgrade your bike, as we saw with one of those really noisy characters. It was like a whole musical, essentially. Oh, yeah. The motorcycle. R1 and L to summon. Summon the motorcycle to travel at high speeds and deploy gliding wings to travel through the air when jumping from heights. The motorcycle cannot be summoned in certain locations, such as narrow spaces. Summons will end once it takes too much impact damage. Oh, that's sick. How do I go fast? R2.
To save the world from ruin.
Whee!
To be honest, I used to be filled with
It's got a lawnmower engine, but it's fine.
the weight of duty felt suffocating. But now, I have you. Together, I have faith we'll find a way.
I want to go off some sweet jumps.
Wherever you go, I will always be by your side.
Ugh. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, balls. Alright, I thought I could do... There you go. That is kind of like Borderlands. Borderland. Okay, we're gonna go here. Oh,
The sunken city.
all the cutscenes, man. Let me play the damn game.
Over everything we know.
And we're silent, so the immersion is broken already for the 50th time. It's like a PS3 game. The visuals aren't nearly as epic as they looked on a lot of the trailers and promotional material, but PS4, okay. Be nice. Jose.
Somewhere inside the sunken city is Jose's
I'm
cocoon.
gonna kick Jose's ass.
Let's start by looking for leads.
Okay. As long as you let me actually look for the leads instead of...
Just a while.
She's talking again? Okay. Alright, where do we go? Look for leads. This is going to be... Anytime you see these pink little orbs here, this means that there is a jammer nearby. So what we want to do is we want to target the jammers, some of which will be out in the map, others will be inside of dungeons, and once you activate or actually defeat these, then we'll have a nice section of the map available to us. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy. Vroom, vroom. There it is. Let's go kick its ass.
Terror is preventing us from writing the photography. Let's go defeat it.
All right. I like how it's teaching me the game again, even though we've been doing this for a while now. So now if you look at our map, you can see that there's been quite a bit more revealed to us, at least in this section. So now we can freely explore it. Most of it's going to be seemingly this kind of highway area. You can probably go down. This might be even a set of steps we can go down to explore these lower parts. And that's kind of what I want to do, just for the sake of, I mean, why not, right? Why not? So just by pressing forward, you go, you move forward, but you can also hold R2. Seems to make you go in faster. All right. Borderlands, lands. Oh, I almost fell. Is there not any goodies around here? That's what I'm actually banking on, but like for balls. Okay. We are now at this little broken pier. Little Junior says, I hate games with a million cutscenes. Makes the game boring. Yeah, I feel a little like cheated here. I'm like, let me play the game. Like, I love lore, and I literally I make a living off of making lore videos. Full-time content creator, has a lore channel that also wants to just play the damn game. I don't want to be spoon-fed the lore, like, let me figure something out for myself, please. Because it's just interruption after interruption. And I don't mind, the exposition, like, hey, this area is in this time zone and this is what happened 1,000 years ago. Okay, but then let me explore. Like, let me figure out leave something to mystery, right? Like, leave a little bit of mystery in it and make it a little more enigmatic so that I can be engaged and like, oh, I want to find out what's going on. Where Winds Meet has tons of cutscenes. Yeah, I played that pretty extensively the first few weeks, and man, it was awesome. But yeah, lots of cutscenes and having a silent protagonist. Sometimes he's silent and then sometimes he talks. So like, I think that at the time the localization wasn't quite complete. So like, he was silent in some instances. I had a male character, and then other instances they talk, and that was really nice. I loved when they were there chatting back. That was awesome. But at least you speak. So the immersion isn't broken because you're actually speaking. A silent protagonist with lots of cutscenes breaks the immersion for me. It makes it really weird. Okay, is this oh my gosh. Here's another one. Like, let me kill something. Elderly Revenant. Why does everybody look young and hot in this game? Everybody. I'll kill you first. I'll kill you first. Almost done working, and now it gets busy. Just my luck. Oh, I'm sorry, Walter.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Walter's over on YouTube. So I have YouTube going. I've got Twitch going. I've got TikTok going, but my OBS Streamlabs playback isn't working, so I have to have each on like a screen, a phone, or something because I can't see with all the chat. So I apologize if I'm delayed. More cutscenes, yes. Thank you, Little Junior. You're helping me survive these. Walter says, wait, cutscene. Yeah. No motorcycle zones. The motorcycle cannot be summoned in certain areas. I got it like literally 15 seconds ago. And it says, hey, you can drive it around. There'll be some narrow areas. I drive it beyond the bridge, which takes like about 20 seconds. And it says, motorcycle cannot be summoned in certain areas. Entering these zones will force you to dismount. I mean, what? Can't use it. I just went, 10 feet on it. That's insane, man.
I will carry out your will.
Whatever, bro. That's insane. More and more cutscenes. It's like, what was the point of that? I literally could have sprinted because that bike moves slow as all ass. Also, if you guys, for whatever reason, I think I'm like in some way like being penalized for something because I streamed Ninja Gaiden 4 and that's against terms of service because it was too violent apparently. So if the stream ends on TikTok for whatever reason, you can always follow me on YouTube, and that's where I stream. That's why I'm a full-time content creator. That's where I stream like pretty much every day. So I also do other content like guides, 100% walkthroughs, and lore videos on my other channel. So I've got several different channels covering different types of content. So you guys are more than welcome to check them out. I can't bear to speak with anybody else. I just want to fight something. Okay, so there's probably not going to be anything there. It should be an indication. Okay, I was going to say, if there is a no motorcycle zone. Not like this matters anyway. Can I pick up stuff while on the bike? You can. Okay. But it's just very difficult to drive here.
Let's rest up.
How is this compared to the first one? Oh, man, I don't know, man. I enjoyed the first one quite a bit. There's just a few things about this that I'm not loving. Like the open world part is great in theory. So far, it hasn't truly opened up just yet. The map, you know, like for example, when you're on the map, it's great because you can fast travel, you can make a pin or whatever else. But like, say for example, that I'm trying to then look at a quest. I'm like, okay, I'm on this quest here. And I'm like, oh, well, let me see. I'm going to go vanquish the heroes. And I say open map. And I'm like, okay, I can't. Well, now it does it. Normally it would show what's on the map, but you can't move. They just must have changed that because you could not move your cursor from that point after this. You were stuck only viewing what they showed you. So that must be a change they just made. They have done 2 patches already. So as of yesterday, you couldn't do that. So, okay, never mind. So far, I'm liking the first one a little bit better because it was a little more gritty in the combat and the story, and it was much more action-packed. This has tons of cutscenes, lots of interruptions, and it breaks you away from the immersion because you're silent and everybody's chatting with you. Everybody's talking with you. So it becomes a real break out of immersion. Walter says, ran out of juice now. You have to recharge it for 24 hours. Apparently. It's like a freaking, those little, you know, remote control cars when we were kids. Let's see what all he has. It's important to see what all they have at least. So consumables, which I don't really care too much about. We haven't tried any item synthesis, which is essentially the crafting system. We have a halberd, rune blades. And see, this is where I'm trying to figure out. Okay, that's Forme. All right, there you go. I wish you could see what it does, but it is specific to, looks like a halberd, so I won't be able to do that. Blow of Madness. Censor that. It's usable with all weapon types. Increase the power of the next attack. Air Blast. Whirling Shredder. Okay. Chariot. Reeve. A lot of these are very specific. So what's this? A card issued to customers by Jadwiga. Holders can purchase Tender, Crimson Stone 1, and Pure Plat. So it's important, it seems, to purchase these tokens so you can get mats, upgrade materials. So that'll be something we want to do. This dude right here is literally on the bridge. You can't miss him when you go from Magmal to the mainland. So you want to pick up this Jadwiga minion, purchase that token so you can get some mats. Rock says, why? Many people stream Ninja Gaiden 4 and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Yeah, but on TikTok, for whatever reason, when I stream Ninja Gaiden 4, I'm assuming because of the violence and the gore, like I was actually, it was stated it was against terms of service. And every time I streamed, they would find that I was live and they'd cancel the stream. So it'd last for anywhere from 30 minutes to like an hour before they found out I was streaming, and then they just cancel it. All right, hey, buddy, finally we can fight. Let me try out my new ability first. That's cool. All right, cool. That was a waste, but that's fine. I gotta figure out how to fight again because I haven't played in so damn long. I haven't fought anybody. Okay, these guys are easy. Just so you guys know, the game is pay to win. So if you spend $10 on your weapon here, that's called the Ame no Habakiri, you can get it at Magmal from Jadwiga, the chick with the gazangas. It's 10 haze, so you can get that, and it's wonderful. Finally, we can fight stuff. Oh, okay, I'm only on YouTube. Yeah, so as you should be. But hey, anybody, whatever preference, whatever platform you prefer is perfectly fine. It's just, I had so much struggle with TikTok, and all the work you put in, I haven't even made a cent off of it. So YouTube is certainly my baby. That's where I'm at. That's where you're going to find my content, no matter what, because I've been able to make a living off of that platform alone. But Twitch and TikTok and Kick, I mean, I've had zero to no success. And I've been creating content for a while, but from the streaming perspective, the discoverability is so minimal. Unless you do things I'm just not willing to do. Yo, he's sucking me up. Okay, that's not censored. Ah!
Need to heal.
Why?
Not the best of
The hardest enemy is literally harder than any boss we've faced off with so far. I feel a lack of sound effects. Like, what's going on with the sound effects here? He's like fighting silently, which is very strange. I don't know if that's a glitch or something. There's no sound effects. Not for him anyways, and that's weird, man.
I'm not finished.
That's so odd, man.
I'll protect you. I am here to the end.
You know, this big guy's quite a mess. I'm not even sure what happened there. He has no sound effects whatsoever. Like, what? So, to answer your question, I'll say 2 is much more. I mean, 1 is much more polished. I mean, I can't actually believe what I'm seeing here.
I am here to the end. We don't have enough healing.
Okay, that I got revived again at least. That was good. I'm just so confused. Like, what's happening with my life? The visual, he has quite a bit of tells, which is fine. I just I need to focus on my parries, which I may not be able to parry him because he's kind of large. So I can try doing the block with this Medusa head I got. So the more I block, if it's a perfect block, it actually afflicts stun over time. So Tracer says it is. What were you saying it is too? I'm sorry. I get the delay in the chat is unreal. Tracer, what were you talking about, my friend? It is. I think that Code Vein 1 is much more polished than 2. It's just so strange. Like, I'm just in the beginning of the game, and this guy doesn't even have sound effects. This enemy has 0 sound effects. Except when he sucks. His little suckage attack. It's a glitch in sound. Yeah, okay, that's so weird. Thanks for clarifying. I looked away, though. That's my bad. I'm alive again. That's a nasty little attack you got there, buddy. But I'm just glad I can fight something. I've been cutscene hell for
Reassimilating now.
forever. Are you gonna stone up yet, brother?
Let's pull ourselves together.
I am pressing L1, so let's see. Damage reduction, my tits. My uncensored teats.
Get blood. We don't have enough healing.
That's literally the most damaging attack we've encountered, even with all the bosses we've faced. That was my bad. Alright, alright, alright. The dude doesn't slow down.
This isn't over.
The game has been abusing me. I love it. Tell me why you love it, because I find it interesting.
I'll stand by.
Lukewarm, thank you for the follow, man.
Takes.
Appreciate you. What is it you're loving? Because I'm having some trouble. Not with the fight. This is not a problem. I'll beat it. But the issue that I think is bizarre is that there's not as much polish with this one as there was Code Vein 1, the first game. So I'm just curious. And the open world aspects, I'm loving that idea. I haven't really felt the true open world part of it yet, in the sense that it's meaningful just yet. So I'm curious. I was going light roll for a while, especially with France. Have you guys decided to not go back and save Noah? And if so, what happened differently? What changed there? Whoa! think I'm not going to rely so much on these perfect blocks. We're gonna change our equipment really quickly. No more parries, no more blocks. The environment was very dull. Okay, hold on, let me read this real quick. This is great info. The environment was very dull in the first one. Really? I didn't mind the post-apocalyptic kind of, you know, everything was grayish in that regard, right? But I don't know, I liked the bosses were incredibly colorful. Have you played Kazan? Oh my gosh, you'd probably think that is like the most monochrome game ever. We're going to get rid of that so I can get back to my... What's this? I got to pull something up. Yeah, I want everything. I want my fast roll, so... There you go. I mean, this is just anime vampire Elden Ring like. Well, I don't know if it's quite like Elden Ring, but I can see where you would say, oh, open world Souls like. Even though it's, in a sense right now, I want to see how free the open world aspect of it is. Because based on what I'm seeing, there's going to be limitations to what you can explore, and you explore one region at a time, which although is sold as open world, it's actually more semi-open world. Semi-open world means you're blocked by progress, like certain things like missions and side stories or whatever that make you able to experience all the areas freely. At least he's grunting and stuff now.
Let's pull ourselves together.
Combat felt better in 1 as well, in my opinion. This reminds me a lot more of AI Limit. Almost had her. Almost had him. I'm thinking of getting the deluxe edition. I got the deluxe edition so you could get the early access, but I mean, it's good. Kazan is incredible, very linear, but it works very well. Yeah, it's like a mission-based level format. So if you are a fan of Neo, which Kazan drew heavily from in terms of inspiration, Neo 3 is coming out, by the way, and it's going to be a more semi-open world experience, which is going to be awesome. I'm more excited about Neo 3. I haven't got my hands on this because I played the alpha for Neo 3, and I don't know. It's just there's just definitely more polish. Team Ninja always has that crispiness though to it in terms of the combat. But Kazan was great. It pulled heavily from Neo, but it was a fantastic game in its own right. I think, anyways. So you seem to take penalty damage if you're in, if you're dodging or attacking for sure. Kazan was a workout fighting bosses for 10 minutes. I agree. They were a little too tanky. I think the bosses had way too much health in my opinion. So you would be punishing them, executing flawlessly, and then they'd kill you in 2 hits, even though you've been fighting for a good 8 minutes. I was actually the world's first to beat Viper on fists only, and I was doing a fists only challenge run for that game. But I had a schedule conflict, so I ended up I was covering multiple games at once. I just couldn't continue that challenge run, so I stopped it from there, unfortunately. But man, that game was it was great. But damn, those enemies were so damn tanky, so damn tanky. And yeah, we don't have to fight this guy, but I want to. It's like the first time we fought anything this whole stream, so. That roll, man, that's such a cheap attack. Like, there's no weight in the combat, and if you've played AI Limit, you know precisely what I'm talking about. Like, there's no weight to it. I don't feel the oomph of the strikes, and that's very weird to me. Die, you stupid ape. Kazan felt perfect for me, and I'm not great at those games. Yeah, Neo 3 demo is out tomorrow. Absolutely. I may or may not do the demo. I mean, I probably will, but I need to get a little bit refreshed on it because I haven't played it since the alpha. But I just beat Neo 2, which is my first playthrough of the game, at level 1, and I just did that about 2 nights ago, so that was a huge milestone for me. It was a really awesome accomplishment. So we beat Neo 2 at level 1. It was my blind playthrough, and then I beat Neo 1 end of last year, I think, using fists only, and that was my first playthrough of that game, and it was awesome. Those are really good games in my opinion. I typically do challenge runs on my first playthrough as it is, so it just kind of felt right. You learn so much more about games when you have these restrictions, and you kind of learn the parameters you're working with and all that. So definitely something I love doing, and I will probably continue to do for quite some time. But just a good example, I want you guys to see this. So this is open world, right? We're going to skip Lou's dialogue for a sec. And right now we're just going to this bridge area. But what I'd like to see is it open up a bit and we have more of that ability to use the bike and things like that. So we're going to see if it opens up, and I think it will. I'm confident that it might. That mob resembles a little Yatuga from Kazan, says Rox. Yes. Is this a boss or a simple mob? This was like an elite mob. This is the full game as well, Rox. Over on YouTube. Yeah, we get the demo for Neo 3 tomorrow. I played the alpha already, and we got to beat the whatever Baba Yaga chick, so we got that cool snake mask coming up, so that's gonna be awesome.
Hold on.
Another cutscene, man. So I mean, think about this. We've defeated one enemy, and it's just cutscene after cutscene. And I don't mind the lore and exposition, but not when it's interrupting the gameplay.
Have become victims. Her frenzy strikes without care or focus.
Officially, Code Vein 2 launches on the 30th, but if you get the digital deluxe edition, you can play it as soon as 72 hours early access, so as early as yesterday.
Jose's life was marked with struggle.
No spoilers, but it's kind of just narrow paths and small enclosed areas, at least so far for me. Thank you so much for no spoilers, Vertical. I really appreciate that.
Inside the tower. Let's investigate the area. We'll see what we
Just so that you know as well, Vertical, that's what I've been experiencing so far as well. And the areas that are open world, like Magmel, the entire island of Magmel, it's a very tiny region. And much of the exploration, although rewarded in terms of, oh, I found an onion or whatever else, it's not like the kind of exploration that seems meaningful or impactful yet.
imagine the history this clock tower has seen.
So Milky Moo Man, or Mommy Milk Jug, says game drops tomorrow. Technically the 30th, but you can get early access for 72 hours if you got digital deluxe or higher.
It seems safe.
That mob was pretty much Yatuga. Okay, so I'll go ahead and heal since I probably used all my health, right? This guy. Early access is like $100, right? Pretty much, man, with all the taxes and everything. It was like $97, which I was like, that's going to be painful. And it was. It was incredibly painful. Vertical, thanks for the like, man. Appreciate you. I try and be as active as I can on TikTok, but it's difficult to consistently get, high-performing videos, things like that. I have a really hard time. I'm assuming the demographic is just not my target demographic. It's just really hard for me to appeal to them, I guess. But on YouTube, I got it like down to science. Fortunately, I'm blessed to be have my dream become a reality because everybody on the YouTube side of things, and they have allowed me to live my dream of being a full-time content creator on YouTube. But I'm now transitioning, since I'm going on for like 4 years full-time, to try and transition to a full-time streamer. So I enjoy the interaction with people so much more than I used to, and I've just grown to love that part of the channel more than anything. So I have multiple channels, but my smaller channel, which is the one people are watching right now on YouTube, that's the one where I'm most active on, since I'm constantly creating streams and things like that, doing challenge runs, guides, and I love that kind of interaction and content. The lore is fun, but you can spend 8 to 10 hours on a video, and then it might get a ton of views, but people just bash it or they hate your ideas. And it's just a lot of negativity and toxicity is what speaks loudest in the comments. And it's just really, I don't know. I'm at the point in my life where I just want to be surrounded by positivity and not engage in negativity or let that sap any of my happiness. So this is a map jammer. Anytime you see these, let's actually head to this instead. See if we can't destroy that so we can see more. On here, people are just desperate and have used clickbait and stuff to get views. Yeah, I know. That's certainly what they do. And on TikTok, on YouTube, there are similar things that are done in order to really, really, be successful. But I'm not a greedy guy. Like, I just want to be able to do this for a living, and that's what I've been able to do for like 4 years now. So I just want to be happy doing this. And again, I know that there are certain things and techniques you can use to maximize engagement and all that stuff, but they're just unsavory things I just would never resort to. It's like, I'm not like a slave to money or anything, man. So I don't care anything about that. I just want to be able to do enough for my family and, oh, come on. Let me see if I can get through. And that's really it, If I can handle my obligations and take care of my family, then yeah, see, the bike sucks in narrow spaces. Then that's all I could ask for, man. So yeah, you can certainly do clickbait type mechanics, things like that, and you'll grow and you'll get the growth and the engagement and you'll get the big bucks. But it's like, I'm not going to do that. I want to be able to sleep at night and be happy with the person that I am, not just chasing and hustling for views. It's not the life I want to live. Vertical, man, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that, man. Wolf says that mob resembles Yatuga. Walter over on YouTube says it reminds me of Xenosaga. 30 minutes of cutscenes and 2 seconds of gameplay. Oh man, it's kind of doing that. All right, so it's important to go ahead and attack and target these jammers first. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm assuming it's this way. I can only imagine it's that thing right there. So we'll see if we can use some of this, like big empty spaces. Yes, you get the purple items, this and that, but it's nothing other than a consumable, right? It's not like it's game changing. And yes, there is fall damage as well, so you got to be careful. All right, let me just get out of this thing.
Spend all day like this.
Like what? In a post-apocalyptic area? If only we could spend all day like this, says Lou. Lou, are you crazy a little bit? All right, should be straight ahead. The bike is so difficult to ride, in my opinion. I'll try it again, but it's not the most easy to use. And there's the stupid jammer.
Horror is preventing us from knowing the topography. Let's go defeat it.
And that's the map jammer. Let's kick this guy's ass. Oh, I want a bayonet. Okay, hits a shotgun, so I'm gonna use this. Seems fun. He's not very aggressive, so that's fine. We'll just kill him. Sunset bayonet. I did want the bayonet. I was going to go like bayonet only kind of things for a fun little run, but I will not be doing a challenge run on this game. I'll be playing this until Neo 3 comes out, and then you're going to see guides and all kinds of fun stuff for Neo 3 once that comes out on the 6th. Oni Gamer. Oh, Mushi. All right, so now that we're here, where should we go? Looks like there's a save point there. Josie's outpost. We definitely want to go there then. And I'm assuming there's going to be that lift that we need to take, and that should allow us to make some progress. Birdman, what's going on? Birdman says, I've actually just watched one of your Lies of P videos explaining humanity. It was good. Yeah, that's on. So that's so funny. So Lies of P, definitely one of my favorite non-FromSoft Souls-likes of all time. That is probably my favorite non-FromSoft game ever. My favorite game of all time has to be probably now, as of November, Sekiro. Bloodborne was the longest reigning, and it's so funny. But anyways, as I was saying, Birdman, thank you so much for checking that out. That is actually my... That's the channel I'm streaming on right now, that smaller channel. I have a larger channel with 50,000 subs. The one you're watching, or if you were to switch over to YouTube right now and watch me, it'd be like the one with like 8,000 subs or so. And I want that one to kind of be the one that carries the streaming thing into the future and becomes like the new format. Ideally I would post every once in a while, still do the guides and the walkthroughs on this same channel, but on the lore stuff, just do a lore video maybe once a week or something, and over things that I want, and whether it performs or not, it wouldn't even matter. I just want to be able to talk about things I care about, But thank you so much, Birdman. I hope that video helped you. And if it did, man, I would love it if you could subscribe. It goes a long way, So I really appreciate it. But thanks so much, man. Glad you enjoyed it. That's all that matters. The thing that matters most is that you got value out of it. So where the heck? Okay, remove it. I'm assuming being under the bridge isn't ideal. Probably want to go in there, right? Which is where I was at, I think. I don't even know if did I take steps down here? I must have. Tender Crimson, that's just an upgrade material. Remember, if you want more upgrade materials, you do need to purchase them from the Jadwiga guys. You get those vouchers, and you can get materials pretty regularly there. It's a big empty area. Yeah, you see how, like, yeah, it's open world, but it's like mostly empty, you know? And that's not very appetizing. I need to go. I think it's the lift that I passed. Mr. Killin, what's up, man? It's a big empty area, Rocks. So it's like open world, sure. I mean, I can move left and right a little bit more easily than I could in the first game, because it was quite narrow. I mean, you had caverns, you know, the poison swamps for days, caverns. All right, regeneration, revival. Are we going to jump into a boss fight? It seems. So what's it feeling like so far? Empty? Shoot, it's so. So is Elden Ring. Well, so Elden Ring certainly isn't my, you know, my favorite game of all time kind of thing. It's definitely a game that I enjoy. Hold on one second. Oh man, school's out Thursday, guys. So it's exciting because I get to hang out with my my daughter and my wife again. So yay, that's awesome. Okay, sweet. So I'm enjoying the boss fights more than anything, but the exploration and the open world aspects are kind of, they don't have much impact. They don't feel meaningful. Elden Ring has a lot more in terms of like points of interest when you can explore. Now, I'll be the first to tell you that I do enjoy Elden Ring, but I don't like it as much as most people would, because as a content creator, it's a game that made the series or the genre of Souls-likes incredibly mainstream, and everybody became a freaking pro, you know? Everybody became a content creator. Everybody became whatever. So it just kind of like, it soured the experience for me, because it just really super saturated a genre that was unique to, you know, like a few core people, and now it's like everybody in the freaking world is an Elden Ring pro, and so I absolutely hate that. Only because it just, again, made everything super mainstream and made it to where it's hard to find like good content, because everybody's saying insane build, the best build in the world, and you're seeing thousands of these videos now, you know. So it's like, oh, it's just a hard pill to swallow, because it's just everywhere, man. What the hell is this guy? Blanca? So if you don't have bats, you should get it, because it automatically, they sap energy and essentially ichor from the enemies, and you can use it to oops, I tried to do it too late. You can use it to constantly replenish your ichor and use your powerful forma, which is what I'm doing now with the katana. I don't have any sound from the game. Did you cut the music? No, there is no music right now. I only hear you talking. Sorry. Rocks over on YouTube says Elden Ring Pro. Yeah, everybody's a freaking Elden Ring Pro. Like everybody. Oh, I beat Elden Ring with my teats, you know, and they're like, oh, look, the dude playing the controller like that. Or I did doing, you know, I beat it with upside down. It's like, oh, God. And you have all these randos doing it. And I don't mind that to an extent, because it's, you know, it's fun to see more people loving and supporting the game. But what I don't like is that all these people became like Souls-like gurus, and they'd only played Elden Ring, which is the latest game in the series. So it really soured it for me, because then you got these people doing lore and stuff, and they don't really know what they're talking about, and it's just insane. But then somehow, because they appeal, because they're willing to do the things that I don't like to do, like unsavory clickbaity things, they blow up, you know. And it's something that's like, yikes, man. It's like you're rewarded for willing to do anything for the sake of engagement, you know? And I don't like that, because the platforms typically reward those people that are thirsty as hell, you know? I'm like, eesh, I don't like it. She's gonna kill me, isn't she?
I think we should I'll protect you.
Oh my gosh. Eat her, bats. Eat her.
Let's pull ourselves together.
She's enraged. I didn't mean to heal there. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's the stuff. I'm slowed like a mofo right now. I think I'm dead. Nah, I'm good.
I can't endure much more.
Still getting used to all the controls here. Yeah, so it's a little weird, you know? It's just an adjustment, if anything. People are crazy. People are crazy, Rocks. Elden Ring pros. If you haven't seen that, I am so happy for you that you haven't been accosted by that for at least 3 years now, seeing that kind of content. Did I? Maybe not. I don't know. Did I even start here? I'm so confused. I can't multitask either, so you guys will learn quite quickly that I am unable to multitask. So when I'm reading chat, like I will be doing the most difficult challenge runs you've ever seen, but when I'm reading chat, I'll screw everything up. Walter says, even I beat it. Platinum, in fact. Walter is an Elden Ring pro. There you go. You're now an Elden Ring pro. I platinum Elden Ring and it was the most insane thing ever. A video that's 30 minutes long, just saying how they used builds from other creators and did the thing. A massive scorpion tail that skewers prey. Ooh, is this a jail? That's a new jail, right? It is. But you know, Bat is so good because it replenishes the Ichor, so. Rock says, even me, I platinum Elden Ring and all the trophies of the DLC, finished New Game Plus 7 without magic, so I'm a pro. Yeah, absolutely, you're a pro as well. Everybody's a pro. It's like Oprah style. You're a pro, you're a pro. If you've played Elden Ring before, you are now a pro. Elden Ring is Souls-like for babies. Elden Ring is Souls-likes for the new guy on the block, you know? Oh, I remember my first Souls-like, you know? It's certainly not the most difficult. It had points and certainly some things that I found. I think the game was incredibly enjoyable. It'll always be soured to me as an experience though, because of that whole, as a content creator, the whole mainstream thing that happened. It made it where it wasn't as amazing as it could be, and it's tainted because of my own bias, but I do think it's a very good game. Oh, and just so that everybody knows, because, you know, might as well pat myself on the back. For all the Elden Ring pros out there, I was the world's first to do a torch-only run on Elden Ring and obtain the Frenzied Flame ending, which made me like the second person ever to do it, just period. That the first kid that did it was literally just some rando, and he used like Ashes of War and all this other crap. I used torches and torches only, and I parried every once in a while, and I got the Frenzied Flame ending, so I defeated a bunch of additional bosses and all that, so it was pretty fun. But, you know, the funny thing is, you know, all the challenge runs I ever do, they never get a lot of engagement or views and stuff like that. It's just, I typically do it for fun because I'm doing it to experience it with the viewers, you know? So I definitely don't do it for the views, that's for sure, because there's channels dedicated to that kind of content that will always perform better in that regard. But for me, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of engagement if I do it. It's gonna be just for fun. Or a lot of times, like if somebody in chat can't beat the game or the boss, like I'll do a challenge run and be like, look, we'll beat it and we'll beat it together. So I like doing that. I wanted to early on, I wanted to do challenge runs for the sake of like, ooh, I want to be known for doing challenge runs. Now I just do them for fun. But I do like to say what I've done, because if you guys are interested in those journeys, you can always go back and watch them on my YouTube. Like I've done tons of challenge runs like that and several world's first under my belt. Pretty fun. You finished Elden Ring blindness while sleeping. Exactly. Elden Ring blind while sleeping with, I don't know, while smoking a cigarette. Elden Ring Pro. Challenge an idea that no one's done yet. I beat Elden Ring while sober. Birdman says, Elden Ring Souls like for babies. Just getting to the fingers door was a challenge to the frenzy flame ending. Yeah, I kicked all the ass or all along the way with a torch. Moog was a fun fight, man. Oh man, I'll never forget some of these amazing fights with torch only. It was so good. But yeah, I was that was me. I was that guy. But that video, I mean, no, that video is like no one's even seen it. So it's like I'm sure people could make the claim, but when you look at the upload dates and all that, undeniable. The Inhuman one was there first. The Inhuman one got singed in the buns first. Okay, I don't even know where to go. And also, I will say, although I may be playing horribly, this game isn't particularly difficult. It's not particularly difficult. Some of my viewers on YouTube were saying that it wasn't that hard. Code Vein 1 wasn't very difficult, but I remember some bosses, like the water waifu. Oh my gosh, like she destroyed me many times. I was sick to my stomach whenever I was fighting her ass. Is this a new one? How can I tell if they're new or not? I'm not paying attention enough to know, so I need to look back and see if it looks the same. If there's like a, yeah, I've been here, damn it. Yeah, I've not been paying attention. I have not been paying. I know it's anime style, but is it overrun with cringy anime tropes? Not really, no, not really. The dialogue, I mean, and the story, although the premise is cool, I mean, it's forgettable dialogue. You know, it's not like I'm gonna write home about and be like, Mom, play Code Vein 2 today. Mizunat says, did CV2 drop today? It did not, but you can play it on early access if you purchase the digital deluxe edition. But yeah, it's not cringy. Oh, fudge. You know what's cringy is whenever I killed everything and then I just respawned it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. The Pessimist joined. Oh gosh, we need more of you. We need more sad people. Yes, please. I had a bad day. Today was a rough day. I need sad people. So I can be like, oh, it's not that bad. This guy has it way worse. A new missile will give another little dialogue. Every missile gives new dialogue, it seems. Every step is another cutscene. And not all the boobs are censored, so I don't know what all these censor boys are talking about. Whoa, he jumped on top? That's insane. Good graphics. I like that. Nope, that was dumb. They have iframes on, I guess, recovery when they get up, so you got to be careful there. Don't waste all your stamina. I need to find the next missile. The katana, which is 10 haze, by the way, is literally the best weapon in the game so far. And you can get it immediately for $10. Lots of animations where they clip through like that, unfortunately. But it happens. I mean, this is what I've been trying to get this whole damn time. Get in there. Get in there, girl. Joel Torres, welcome back, bro. I missed your Crimson Desert message. I will be playing that on March 19th. And I will be beating all the bosses. If I can figure out a challenge run, I'll do that too, because why not? Why not? Oh, Rock says, for now, A Limit is better than Code Vein 2. It plays about the same. It still has that traditional Code Vein kind of stiff animations in the combat, so it's not incredibly satisfying in terms of the combat. AI Limit was, in my opinion, very stiff in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it was very stiff in that regard. Okay, so is there not another little thing? I have to walk across that every single time? Because I know I'm going to die to whatever this boss is. That's fine. It's not that big a walk of shame. I can even say it's the same level of the Lost Soul. Lost Soul. How come I don't know that? What is this Lost Soul you speak of?
The others.
I jumped! I've been playing Neo too much. Speaking of Neo, Neo 3 is coming out on the 6th. I'll be playing that extensively, doing guides, all the fun things. Ooh, this is a good boss, okay. Challenge, at least.
Let's pull ourselves together.
I guess the game assumes you're gonna have a companion all the time, and so he does the rage, but it's like, I'm assuming you're gonna attack me every time, because I literally, like, I prefer to have the status buffs than the companion. Okay, we got another audio bug. I mean, this is the second audio bug. Now he's screaming in, at least, that's good. Now he's back to normal. That's that a kid. I ruined my ability to do things. I should have taken his his eye core, but that's okay. This brother, man. Quit hopping around. You definitely receive that penalty damage when you're mid-strike, that's for sure. Wake me up. There you go. We're gonna wait for an opening and then we're gonna do our bat attack here. I am the darkness. No, okay, wrong. Wrong one. Is that first try? Or is that first try?
Pathos? Try touching it for me.
I'll touch it. Censored. It was censored. I didn't see when they touched it. Augmented blood cells? Okay, well that was cool. Yeah, let's go touch stuff. This is a follow bond. I can even say it's the same level of Lost Soul, Rox says, and quality, optimization, level design, enemies, AI, combat, everything. GG, says Rox. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. These are the mandatory lore sequences, so... Yeah, okay. We're in the murky swamp. You typically have to wait until you can cross again, because I think if not, you get stopped, like so. Sure. Not a difficult boss. They only had like 4 moves. They had like 4 moves. But yeah, these are sequences that will slow down and impede kind of the action parts of the game. They're forced lore sequences. But I mean, it's pretty cutscene heavy. And then you have these forced lore sequences. It's kind of like, man, I want a little bit more action. In Code Vein, this was after every major boss. So it kind of felt like, okay, here's a nice rest. So far here, I feel the pacing is a bit off. Yeah, I didn't like that in the first movie because I remember I almost didn't finish the stream because I was like, oh man, like I have to get through because it was so time intensive and I had something else that I was covering. Ah, it's bright. Damn. That is bright. I can't see donk right now. Actually blinded. Ed says, oh shoot, didn't know they were dropping Code Vein 2. Yeah, Code Vein 2 is available now if you've purchased the digital deluxe edition. If not, it comes out on the 30th. Welcome to the stream, Ed.
But how?
Or the live, as they call it on TikTok.
This was never documented.
Yeah, these sequences did slow down, but it was a nice respite, and you got to learn more about what was going on. And it was more interesting because I was more invested in the characters. Right now, it's kind of a pacing issue because I've not really had that much combat. Even though I've fought, at this point, 4 bosses. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of a pacing issue.
Just glimpsed the very moment tragedy struck the city. Then the horrors here must all once have been
The who? Oh, the horrors. Okay. You gotta pronounce that R. Horrors.
This is rather nice.
Rox says, time to go to sleep. Have a nice run and a good evening, Inhuman. Thank you so much, Rox. I hope you have a great night, my friend. I know it was a late stream, but I'll be doing a normal stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. from 11 to 2 across TikTok, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, all the toxic platforms. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Rox. I'm not going to end my stream just yet. It's going to be a little shorter stream than normal. I typically go 3 hours, but today was a really busy day. A really, really big day for me, so
Cocoon.
had a lot to handle, unfortunately. But tomorrow's a better day. Ed says, glad to be here. Is it leaving off where the last one ended or a different story? It's like 100 years later, I think. Maybe 1,000. Here it's almost 1 a.m., says Rox. It is 5 p.m. here, 5:30.
Much pathos.
So yeah, I can only imagine it's super late. Get some rest, Rox.
To the records, I could
Stop
find
watching me and go rest.
the name of
You can always catch the VOD, brother.
She was caught in the initial resurgence that flooded the city, but unfortunately,
So it is picking up from, there's a deviation from the last story though, but apparently there's some connection. I played Code Vein 1. I didn't get the true ending, so
solid leads to
it could be
investigating her key.
my lack of knowledge from that.
Will time travel
But
to
they are
the
tied up.
sunken city?
I wake up at 5. Go to sleep, Rox. 4 hours is not good enough. Go rest.
We can
Go
track
rest.
the key to her secret.
I'm so sorry I kept you up. I'll stream at the right time tomorrow.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it's a continuation in a sense, and what essentially the work that all the Revenants dudes did in the previous wasn't necessarily, it kind of like they sealed some of the stuff, but now the seals are weakening, so it's kind of like time screws everything up. Time heals all wounds except backwards. Another cutscene, so it's like, why? I'm hungry, guys. I'm really hungry. I had a heck of a morning. And I'm just hungry right now. And that's how babies are made. And that's how babies are made. All right.
Time jump.
Thank you so much for the like, and thank you for the follow, and I appreciate that, man. Trying to grow on all platforms. I am a full-time content creator on YouTube, but I've had a hell of a time for the past few years growing on TikTok and Twitch. And Kick I really don't care about, but sorry if you're going to sponsor me one day, but I'll get canceled later, I suppose. But I really appreciate that. Every single time you guys follow or subscribe on YouTube, it goes a really long way. It just gives me one more day of certainty that I can continue living this dream of mine of being a full-time creator. So I'm a content creator first, but I do stream quite a bit. I am trying to become a full-time streamer, do content occasionally. So you guys are making me be one step closer to achieving that. So thank you so much. Josie.
Seem to be talking about us. We'll take that for now. But either way, we would have some explaining to do if we were caught.
I'm just going to kill everything I see.
I suggest suggest we fall back.
Oh, okay, never mind.
At least until we can figure out what's going on.
I was ready to go guns a-blazing. Oh, again. We're gonna get synchronized, right?
Sorry, but you'll have to hang in there without me. I have to maintain the link.
Come on, Lou.
Don't worry. I promise we'll talk again when you're in a safe place.
Lou. So what we need is continuous ways to keep our I-core up, and the bats do that, and they accomplish that for us. I would like to be able to parry, but dodging seems a little bit stronger because the blocks and things like that just negate damage. Parries also use I-core, so it's like I'd rather just dodge, keep I-core up, and be on the offensive. I always prefer a more aggressive playstyle because I'm just that kind of guy. I'm just that kind of guy. Let me fix my green screen. I didn't realize it's so damn dark over here. Oh no! Hold on. My green screen. Let's see. Oh, you know what though? I may not be able to fix it because my OBS is tripping right now. Let me see if I can do some things. Let me tell you some words. Oh gosh, that made it worse. Do it. Go away. Oh, okay, it's not going. Green screen. What the balls, dude? Let me turn on a light real quick. Let me start a fire. 1 second, okay? Let me go to this. I'll fix it. All right, hopefully that's better. Let me check. I apologize. These are just things, man. Technology's been a mess today. Let's find out. My OBS isn't even showing the playback, so it's really hard for me to see things. Ah, yes, that's better. Yeah, that's the one. That's what we want right there. I'll probably be disappearing a bit, but hopefully that's better than nothing. I appreciate you guys' patience. All right, here we go. Dylan Storper, thank you for joining. What are you doing these days? All right, where do I go? Exploring in the past. Well, in the past, you cannot travel beyond the area under the influence of the bond. How far the range extends depends on the bond. Limitations. So it's semi-open world at its best. So I can go, okay. Where can I go? Can I not go fight Josie's people? Let's go down here and fight some stuff. I'm getting bored. This bores me. The game's good, but it's not great. Pacing is definitely an issue. For me, there's some immersion breaking when it... Oh my gosh. Another cutscene. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So many cutscenes, so there's going to be somebody that talks to us, and we don't say anything back. The only thing we say is when we're dying, like, can't give up or whatever. It's like, there's absolutely no dialogue aside from that, from our character. And so it's very odd to me to have all these cutscenes and such heavy dialogue emphasis, and then our character is silent. In my opinion, we shouldn't have a silent protagonist in that case. I don't mind silent protagonists, but when it breaks the immersion, it bothers me. Oh, whoa, what? That's not censored. How, what?
What lovely flavor. Could use a little more aging, perhaps, but
Oh my.
I suppose that's part of the appeal now, isn't it? Now tell me.
Jiggle physics. See, like, that's none of that's censored.
Has their target right in their sight,
only to forget to draw their
My character is not naked.
So,
With
you're
plenty
a
of clothes
regular
on.
hunter, but not one with the association. A freelancer, then. How novel. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
She looks like the little lemur thing from Ice Age. He was like from New Zealand and he was always doing crazy things. What's up, Fernando Contreras? ¿Cómo has estado, amigo?
That is how you enter a lady's room intent on murder. Armed appropriately.
Stinking of bloodlust.
Oh, I have an idea who sent you.
Can we fight? It's gonna be her like, oh, look how badass I am sequence, and we're not gonna get any fight. This will be our new bond though, so as our bond strengthens, it'll be similar to Noah's section, I'm sure. You're gonna erase me?
So, my mysterious hunter, I take it
I
you're
don't
not
think
here
so.
to kill me?
Not today.
Then it's settled. Lend me your back. We'll make short work of this rat.
Lend me your rear. After this, I'll fix the green screen, guys. I apologize. Oh, what the balls? I can't see. What is happening? Like, what the hell? Couldn't even breathe. Who the fudge is this guy? What a gank squad, man. Damn.
Seriously? Didn't even work up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. Sweating my teats off right now.
No surprise there. But you fought very well for someone in your condition.
Green screen look okay, guys. Looks aight, you know?
So tell me, my mysterious visitor.
You're not sexy at all. You're creepy.
That is quite the forma you've had cast on you.
Whoa, wait.
Oh, for the love of... Is there a sign on my door that says open for business?
Where were you when I needed that? I was getting destroyed by those gun dudes. He's like... Knew it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And just so you guys know, another cutscene.
I'm falling to pieces here.
Another cutscene.
Now, what exactly am I going to do with you?
Let me play the game. That's what you could start off with.
Wake up. Please, wake up.
What? I don't understand. You were on my side 2 seconds ago.
We apprehended this blackguard last night, alongside their
Is that the old dude that I crossed at the bridge?
and plotting to assassinate Jose at the hands of this filthy infidel.
Oh, well, I need a beer.
Our comrades were slain by the laws of our people. The accused will be impaled.
Do it. I would say do your worst. Do it.
One moment. Hear me, everyone. In the chaos of last evening, I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding.
I forgot my pants.
To this hunter. When I was in danger, they risked life and limb to protect me from the true would-be assassins. Additionally, I have an announcement to make. This hunter and I, we are betrothed, promised to one another.
You can't be serious. What are you talking about?
Easy, easy.
I'm trying to save your life.
Aren't you the leader? Why would you answer to your underlings?
What can I say?
Itachi, what's going on? Long time no see.
Don't worry. I promise it's in our best interest.
Walter says night, Rox. Oh, Rox is long gone. He's a sleepy boy. He only has like 4 hours before he has to get to work.
Do as you like then.
Walter, how you doing? Are you almost done working, bro? If you guys are like, who's he talking to? I'm talking to my YouTube peeps. Itachi, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Don't disappoint me again.
Of the great Gula bloodline, I do bestow upon you my blood as proof of our engagement.
So remember we were talking about the anime trope things and a little bit of the cringe? Here it is. PRCU joined. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. This mother. That ring is massive.
Accept this with my love and my
Lorenzo de la Corte
forevermore.
joined. What's up, brother? Like your name. Sounds royal. Like you've descended from royalty.
Thank you again for the assistance.
Thank you.
How
Thank
are you feeling?
you. I just want to play the damn game, man. I don't have all night. I really don't. It's got to be a shorter stream because I'm tired. Today was a really long day.
I've been entrusted with governing the sunken city. Sorry for not stepping in sooner back there. I wanted to get a sense of your character.
I was going to be impaled.
I can trust you.
And I'm also mute.
I'd like to welcome you as a comrade. Oh, just to be clear, the whole engagement thing was a ruse. I hope
Cringy anime tropes.
Right?
Says Donk. Yeah, Donk Blankenstein.
Start sharing. If not to kill me, why did you come here? Well, I did expect that. This eye tells me a lot about a person. The forma etched on your body is proof enough that you're no ordinary hunter. It's not an easy life to begin with, but you've had it hard, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know,
If
it
we can't
happens.
discuss it, that's fine. I said I'd trust you, so I suppose I mustn't pry.
Also,
Though if you're planning on sticking around,
Stop with the
you'd expect
cutscenes.
to be put to use. As luck would have it, I happen to need a fighter like you right about now. Our attempts to
please let me kill something before I have to end the stream. Sunken City?
First involves the city's generator.
Is
Since our
Dark Souls
systems
2?
were taken by horrors, we've been in a permanent blackout. We need them cleared out to get the grid back online. Can you lend us a hand?
Yes, please. May I please kill something? Please?
Then it's settled. Show me how brave you are, darling. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
I'm sure you will. Cupcake teats. Alright, let's do this.
Find the substation off to the west of the base. Simply follow the rail line. We can leave whenever you see fit.
Let me see. What's that blood like? Let's see. Superbia? Noah? France? Lou? Where's Josie? Oh, there she is. Okay, any overburden effect? Mind margin 10. It's over 10. Stamina recovery speed up. Strength and mind margin 8. Oh, yes. They're above. Ichor gained from weapon attacks, but Ichor overflows deal recoil damage. Ooh. Yikes, that's scary. Do I really want that? I lose my fast dodge as well. Get that fortitude though here. The mind starts sucking a bit. I thought I had a, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like that as much. That's specifically what we're talking about, keeping the I-core up. But if I do that and then I get recoil damage because I'm constantly, well, I'd have to, it sucks on all the other stats though, so I don't really a big fan of that. Mike James, who? Mike James, what's up, man? We're gonna go here. Can I go out and kill stuff?
Already? Up and away.
Do I change it? I feel like I lose so much. What does my sword scale off of? That's what matters most. It scales primarily off of mind, strength, dexterity. So to kill those stats isn't ideal. Yeah, no. Why do you keep talking to me? Is it because she's in my ass? Yeah. Get back in there. Get back in there. Where do we go now? I could sit on her throne, I guess. Shinto. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Sheesh. I really should come out this left side then, honestly. Can't pull out my vehicle just yet. I guess I'm indoors. And yeah, I want to go this way. I'll kill this jammer, I guess. Well, I can just cut up here, so I need to go west.
Let's have some fun while we're at it.
Look both ways. There it goes. I'm driving off the cliff, man. I don't even care. It's been one of those days. Let's take it. Take it now.
I wish I had something to munch on.
I can give you something, but whoa, hold on. This guy looks even weaker. She talks a lot of trash. I like that. The pessimist, you're back again, bro? Like, are you sticking around or aren't you? Don't think I don't see everything. What's up, man? Am I gonna cut up north after this kind of ends, I guess? Whoa, hold on. Here? Am I going north or am I going west? Ah, okay, northwest. Also, I see like driving and then you have these onions and stupid stuff like this strewn about. And then you have to stop if you're a psychopath like me. Synchro replenish. There's not a big incentive to be on the bike because you're missing stuff. And there's not a big incentive to grab everything because it's not really meaningful. so it's like, man, you kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if open world is the way to go. Lovely. It's like riding a bike, they say.
Always up for another ride.
Sure you are. Little sicko. Alright, let's go here. It'd be nice if there's... Okay, so now I can determine. So if that circle isn't complete or intact, that means you haven't activated it yet. Very subtle, but...
I'm so glad you're safe.
I'm glad you're safe.
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
What?
What happens next?
What was that? What was that interaction?
We should continue working with Jose to gain her trust.
Then we kill her, right?
We can track down the whereabouts
Yeah.
of the key. Or so I hope.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
Seems the substation is now home to numerous horrors. Do be careful.
Do be careful now. Tell me what to do. Thanks for that.
This is the substation.
Careful now. It's packed with horrors.
Whores or what is she saying exactly? Horrors or whores? Horrors. It's a hard word to say. Here's a whore right here. You can crouch. Oh shoot, never mind. Horse. Okay, it's horse. Alright. We'll just search the rest of this little area and then we'll wrap it up for today, and then we'll do a nice long stream tomorrow. Yeah! I will say that I'm a little disappointed. I'm enjoying it, but I'm a little disappointed. Combat hasn't opened up too much for me yet. The pacing's a little off. You know, little things, but I think I'm just spoiled because I just got off Neo 2, which was a fantastic game. And it was a fun run too, guys. If you guys miss it, it was my level 1 run, and it was so much fun. Just beat it the other night. It was so good. Honestly, like playing this makes me want to go back and experience that game. Neo is so good. It's gets a lot of hate though. I think it's fantastic. I did not mean to do that. I wonder what the goal is here. Is it just to... No, I don't need to do anything with that. Activate the servers for the AI. That'll probably hurt me.
You can never have enough armor.
Wait, combat, right? Umbral shift. I want to try to see what that is. Everything dies so easy. That was cheap. Okay, so what is this umbral shift you speak of, child? Where's umbral shift? I want this. I'm gonna use that. It looks like I can do it with a one-hand sword, but I'm also looking for, yes, category dodge. Whoa, that looks awesome. Ichor consumption. That's a defensive mofo? And that makes my dodge normal. You know, I haven't used this. So what if I get rid of this? Is my dodge quick again? No, it's not. I'm feeling rather peckish. That's not it either. Normal. Let's see what it does though, at least. How do I use it again? So I could be heavy or normal and then dodge around like this. Only if you have Ichor. That's interesting. Shinichi Kasuke joined. What's going on? What's going on? Secrets. How do I undo that? Okay. It's cool if you're heavy and you want a quick dodge, but it spends Ichor, so that's something to consider for sure. Weapon saliva. Just kidding. Weapon salve. Well, I will say this particular stream was a bit uneventful considering the lack of action and just the poor pacing and heavy emphasis on cutscenes. But I will say adieu and goodbye. I want to say thank you all so much for stopping by today. I will be streaming tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central across all the platforms you see here today. So I hope you guys are here and tuned in to watch and see where the adventures of Gazangas takes us. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Stay warm, stay safe wherever you're at in the world. Thank you